Hello, I'm Jason Carr with Bayer Crop Science. In 2018, tar spot was a serious problem in the northern part of the state of Illinois. The symptomology was not nearly as bad in 2019, partially due to the delayed planting that we had widespread across the region. However, we did have disease incidents in several of our trials, and I would like to share a little bit with you about what we're learning about how we can manage this disease. In this trial at our focus site in Woodford County, Illinois, we had 67 corn hybrids ranging from 103 RM to 112. We planted this trial on May 14th, applied Delaro on July 22nd, and harvested on October 16th, 2019. On September 13th, we captured drone imagery at the site. This is an NVDI, or Normalized Difference Vegetation Index image. With this imagery, we can see the amount of green material in green compared to the amount of dead or bare ground, or anything that's not green basically shows up as red. So we can see relative plant health. So in this image we can see clearly here we have, starting on the left, we have the 105 RM set that was not sprayed side by side with the 105 repeated set of the same hybrids sprayed. And then the third box would be the 110 relative maturity set, which was sprayed, compared to the far right with 110 RM unsprayed set. So we can see clear differences here in the imagery showing that the plants that were sprayed are much healthier. So how does that relate to tar spot scores when we take disease ratings? So in the 105 RM set, there was about a 1.4 point improvement in tar spot severity. So when we do these ratings, we rate on a 1 to 9 scale, where 1 is no disease and 9 is the worst possible severity, so the plant is basically complete toast. So you can see we had fairly significant disease development and a good improvement where we had fungicide application. And you can see we had similar tar spot response to Delaro in both the 105 and 110 RM set. So then, of course, the question you may have is, does this translate to yield? In the 105 RM set, when this trial was harvested, we saw about a 10 bushel yield increase from the Delaro application. In the 110 RM set, we saw about a 3.5 bushel increase. Part of the reason for this difference in yield response is the stage at which these were sprayed. All the hybrids in this trial were at the R1 stage when the fungicide was applied. However, with about a 10-day difference from the earliest to the latest hybrids, they were at different timings within the R1 stage. So timing does matter, and that's another piece of the question that we're working to answer. What is the absolute best timing for control of leaf diseases, and specifically tar spot? So what can we learn from this trial? So we can see that clearly tar spot severity can be managed with fungicides, and the timing of that fungicide application matters.